Okay. What if you could read your website visitors' mind? I mean, when people come into the website, you can basically know what they want, guide them through your pages, and help them take action before they overthink it. That would sound amazing, right? Well, that is what is basically mean by user experience or UX. And in 2026, UX is going to get smarter and better. And that is because AI is becoming more intuitive and is becoming more adaptable to how people use website. And your website needs to catch up with that experience. Well, if this is your first time watching my video, my name is Iene, and I help ambitious coaches to turn their website visitor into paying clients by creating their wow website. Also show them how to use their existing website to make smart decisions that make them more money. And today we are going to talk about user experience in 2026, how to design website that read visitors' mind. This is going to be practical, actionable, and also something you can implement straight away. So let me know in the comment section which of these three powerful tips I'm going to share with you would you be implementing on your website. Okay, so the first, why is users experience such an important topic? It is important because most website owners think that if they get more visitors to their website, more eyes to see their website, more people visiting the website, they will turn visitor into paying client. But the reality is you don't need more visitors than you currently got. If the website visitor you currently got is not taking action, it's not clicking the button, it's not signing up to things on your website, then your website need more than traffic. They need clarity, they need ability to guide visitors to take action without them overthinking. And in 2026, we are going to look beyond fancy button or fancy design or even smooth animation and videos. We are going to focus on three top things. And that will be your website having ability to read users' intention, remove any friction from the website, and guide visitors to take action with ease. And that takes me smoothly to first most powerful tips that would help you to design website that read users' mind and help them take action without overthinking. Tips number one is to anticipate your website resource intention. Now, your website should be able to read their mind to know why do website visitors land on your page. Which page of your website did they land? Did they come to the home page, the about page, service page, contact page, or blog page? And why did they land on that page? What exactly were they looking for when they click that button to visit your website? When you understand users' intention, it helps you guide that page to support those visitors to take action without overthinking. Now, for example, if you are a coach, people might be looking for free resources when they click the button to visit your homepage. They might be looking for services when they click the button to visit your service page. They might be looking for a way to book a call with you when they land on your contact page. So those intention helps you know what exactly you should be putting on those pages to guide them naturally to take action without having to force them to scroll through blocks of text. Okay. And what is the action point for you? Action point number one is for you to visit your homepage. So this time around, when you visit the homepage, appreciate the design, that's fine. But look through the page and ask yourself this question. Can visitors find what they are looking for within 3 seconds? If the answer is no, that is where you want to have a rethink of what you need to improve on that page. If you are struggling to see through this on your own page, what you need to do is to click the link in the comment section of this video to book a one-to-one website strategy call with me. And I will walk you through your pages of your website and show you what needs improving so that you start turning those visitors into paying clients before you drive more traffic to the website. Now, tips number two is that in 2026, your user experience should focus on reducing the cognitive overload or the mental overload when people visit your website. The business on the website will be the things will be left behind in 2025. Okay. Now, your website doesn't need more options for you to convert. It doesn't need more button for visitor to know what to do. Your website needs to work harder in being clear, not necessarily adding more to the website. So all that business and all that distraction that is happening on the website, all that many options you're giving people to choose from on your website need to be streamlined into something that is precise, clear, and have easy to follow steps before people will take actions. For it make it easier for people to take action. So what is the action point for you to be able to reduce the cognitive overload or the mental overload or distraction or even busyness on your web page? It's to look at the design feature of your website. Do they belong to that page? Do they need to be there? Do they have a job they are doing while they are on that page? What about your call to action button? Is it just a fancy button? Does it say exactly why people should click the button? Does it give them the incentive to do that? What about your website copy? Is it a block of text or is it something people can easily skim through, scan through, get the main point without spending minutes reading the copy? That is where you can improve your home page to make it start doing the job of converting. Now, you want to look at this page with the eyes of visitors don't have the time to kind of spend too long on the page before take action. So go through it to see exactly what you could improve. When you are looking at your home page, if you can't really see what need improving, that's when you need me. That's when you click the link in the comment to book one-to-one website strategy section with me. All right. Now let's get into the third point of how you can design website that read visitors' mind. So the third one is ability to predict micro interaction on the website. So micro interaction on the website are those little things that people are clicking on to indicate they're interested in what you're doing or how your website is looking. And that particular part is not something you can just go to your website and look at it and then say it. It doesn't work that way. This is where you need tools on your website. Tools that allow you to capture user behavior and see, when they land on your home page, did they click the button at the upper fold of the website? Or did they scroll to the middle of the page? Or did they go to the bottom of the page? Or did they just land on the website and then leave? Ability to do that is where analytics comes in. So website analytics allow you to capture this micro interaction and helps you make decisions that would help you turn visitor into paying clients. So if your website doesn't have a way of capturing users' behavior, you do need analytic tools. It allows you to know which of your page is the most engaging page and why, because it would show you where people actually scroll and stop, where did they click the button, and why did they leave the page. That information is what your analytics would show you. And if you want to spot the weakest point on your website, I have a separate video on that, and I will link it in the comment as well. That video would actually shows you where did people stop before they click the back button, and how can you set this up on your website so that it helps you capture these micro interactions that helps you make decisions. If you don't want to go through all that, doing all that by yourself, and you want a one-to-one help, still get the option to click the link in the comment to book one-to-one action strategy section with me. So what is your action point on the top tips number 3, which is having a website that help you see the micro interaction? I want you to look at your website and see, does it allow people to take extra steps? How many steps do people need to take before they book a call? So go to your home page, go through, scroll you to the bottom. How many steps do people need to take before they book a call with you, or before they sign up to whatever you want them to sign up to? If that step is not clear, and if that step is too many, that is way too well. And if your website doesn't have analytic tools that allow you to capture this micro interaction, that is the action point for you to work on. So there you have it. Top 3 powerful ways in which you can design a website that read visitors' mind. Number 1 was ability to anticipate visitors' intention. What make them visit your pages, your homepage, your about page services? Why did they come? What were they looking for when they click the button to do that? Number two is to be able to reduce the distraction, the cognitive overload, the mental overload, or the busyness on your website, so that the main thing on your website actually stand out and make people take action. And the third one is ability to kind of predict micro interaction that is happening on your website. And you do need tools to help you do that. Because in 2020, the website is becoming more intuitive and it's adapting to the need of the users. People visiting the website, what exactly do they want? And your website needs to catch up with this, okay? If you are struggling with any of this point, please feel free to drop me a message and click the link in the comment to book a call with me. And let's walk through your website and show you how you can improve your website and start converting existing website visitors into paying clients before you drive more traffic to that website. And let me know which of these top tips would you be applying on your website today. So whatever you're doing, keep the dream of your website alive. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.